I've both trained in the morning and the evening, and I've found that after my workouts I'm less productive making YouTube videos. It's mostly harder to focus. I had a pretty social job before, and I didn't have a drop in productivity going to the gym before work. And I've never been to the gym before doing some manual labor, but I would imagine that it would have an effect on your productivity in that kind of job as well. How much your morning workout affects the rest of the day also depends on how hard you train. If you don't train hard, it won't have much of an effect on your focus. Morning workouts are potentially problematic for some, so I would generally advise going to the gym after you have finished doing the hard things that you've planned for the day, and especially if it requires focus. That could, for example, be school, meal prepping, or going to work. Some people like to work out fasted, but ideally you want to create as large of a window where protein is in your digestive tract being allocated to gains processes. You do that by eating protein both when you wake up, when you go to bed, and every 4 hours between those points. Protein before bed might be impacting sleep for some, so if you're in that situation, prioritize sleep and ingest your last protein feeding a few hours before bed. I have worked out fasted in the past, and I found that short or easy workouts like arms and shoulders are suited best for those days. My energy isn't as good at the back end of the session compared to when I've eaten properly before working out, and especially if I start to get hungry. But there's also problems with working out too close to bed. Ideally, you should have finished with the gym 3 hours before bed, and especially if it's an intense and demanding workout like leg day. If you're going later than that to the gym, I highly recommend a wet or dry sauna post-workout. A massage can also work, but not nearly as well. The sauna relaxes your muscles and calms you down before bed, increasing sleep quality. If I'm going late to the gym, I always try to go to the sauna afterwards. It's like it just cancels out the tension and the restlessness you feel in your body after working out. If I don't go to the sauna after a late workout, I just feel hot and my body feels swollen in bed and I sleep horribly. Food can also be a problem before bed. I've got a really big appetite and I really enjoy slamming a lot of food after my workout. I also feel like the food I eat post-workout is just more anabolic, which makes eating it even more enjoyable. But eating a lot of food really decreases my sleep quality, and I try to eat my last meal at least 1 and ideally 2 hours before bed. Some people can eat loads of food before bed and it has no impact on their sleep, and you might be one of them. Just be observant and see how you feel. To close out the video, I'll end with my personal routine. I like to go to the gym as early as I can while still having finished all my focused related tasks. So most days I wake up 8 p.m., work on my YouTube channel till 3 or 4 p.m. and then go work out. But if I wouldn't be doing any focused demanding task for the day, I would probably just slam a protein shake as soon as I wake up and go to the gym. I like to structure my day in a descending order where I do the hardest task first, like going to the gym or work, and ending the day off with a more enjoyable or easier task like chatting to a friend or getting a massage. But things don't always go as planned, and I've often found myself going to the gym right before bed because of busy days. These are very fine-tuned optimizations at the end of the day and don't matter all that much gains-wise. Some of you might not have the luxury in choosing when to work out, and showing up is absolutely better than skipping it no matter the time you go. It's good to keep what you learned from this video in mind, but I'd just go when you like or at the time that allows you to get the most enjoyment out of your day. I hope some of my advice serves to be practical and improves your life in some way. Thank you for watching to the very end, and I hope I see you in the next one. Peace.